Hi, my name is Quyen from HelpAge International. Today, I would like to talk about climate change, older people, and biochar. The two most pressing challenges humanity is facing in the 21st century are population aging and climate change. With respect to population aging, in 2020, older people make up 13.5% of the world population, and by 2050, more than 1 out of 4 persons will be old. But the nature of aging is changing. Older people are living longer lives, are more educated, healthier, and wealthier than previous generations. In fact, large majority of older people are active, have legitimacies in their homes and communities, and are willing and able to act. With respect to climate change, we are facing a climate change crisis. Our carbon emissions and global temperatures are projected to continue to increase. Our Paris Agreement target to stay below a 2 degrees Celsius rise by 2100 is unlikely to be achieved without more urgent and drastic measures and some form of carbon removal. So how do we connect population aging with action on climate change? To put it simply, what action can we, both young and old, take to reduce and reverse climate change? To help us to decide what action to take and what would be their impact, we have this chart. Not all actions have the same or equal impact. This is a chart showing the annual CO2 emission saving by activities. For example, if you change to eat a plant-based diet, you can save this much per year. If you change to eat local food, you can save this much. However, if you decide to be a full-time biochar maker, you can offset this much. Yes, this is a big wow. To help us understand why biochar is so important, we need to go back to the carbon cycle. CO2 is in the atmosphere. Vegetation, when it grows, captures the CO2, but when it rots, eaten, used, or burnt, it releases the CO2 back into the atmosphere, as well as other harmful greenhouse gases and air pollution. This problem with the vegetation in the carbon cycle is its short-term carbon storage capacity. However, if we add biochar to the carbon cycle, this problem will be reduced. Converting vegetation into biochar will release around 20% of the carbon back into the atmosphere, but will store the remaining 80% in the biochar. Biochar can safely store carbon for hundreds and thousands of years. Biochar can help remove CO2 from the atmosphere in 3 ways. First, converting biomass to biochar can store 80% of the carbon in the biochar permanently. Second, using biochar as soil enhancer can improve the soil health, which will capture and store more carbon. Do you know more carbon is stored in the soil than all the carbon in the vegetation and atmosphere combined? Third, and lastly, using biochar can also greatly increase plant growth, which will capture and store even more CO2. There are many ways to make biochar. However, the one that we are promoting are by far the fastest and the easiest methods to learn, set up, and do. It requires the lowest investment, does not require expensive infrastructure like roads, electricity, building, or running water. Our biochar kit is very mobile. You can easily carry it to where it is needed. It is flexible and easy to scale up. You can start from small household scale, costing less than a few dollars, and up to large industrial size, costing millions. It's designed for poor household and community. Besides removing CO2 and reducing air pollution, biochar can also bring many other benefits, such as improving food and income security, converting degraded land into productive land, and create employment for a large number of people to grow, gather the biomass, and make biochar and biochar product. The most common question we receive relating to our biochar scheme are, will it cause deforestation? Is there enough biomass waste? Our response are, you do not need to cut down trees to make biochar. Actually, the best material to make biochar comes from farm and household waste. This is a $1,000 biochar production setup. It can make 2 to 3 tons of biochar per day. Do you know making 1 ton of biochar is equal to removing 3 tons of CO2 from the atmosphere, which is not bad for just $1,000 investment. Therefore, among the few carbon negative options, biochar is the only one that allows anyone from anywhere to do. Now, I would like to share with you what we are doing to support older people and their older people association in 5 countries, namely India, Bangladesh, Cambodia, Thailand, and Vietnam on biochar awareness, production, and usage.
ภาวะของโลกปัจจุบันที่ร้อนขึ้นเกิดจากการปล่อยคาร์บอนของมนุษย์เพราะว่าถ่านไบโอชาจะเป็นตัวที่จะช่วยดูดซับคาร์บอนในอากาศ
বায়োচার পরিবেশ এবং জলবায়ু পরিবর্তনের জন্য খুবই ভালো। এটা আমার মতন নারীর জন্য খুব উপকারী। আমি রান্নার কাজে বায়োচার ব্যবহার করি কারণ ওজে জ্বলে বেশি তাপ ধোয়া ছাড়া রান্না করা যায়। এটা আমার সময় ও খরচ বাঁচায়।
Làm than sinh học rất dễ và nhanh, không tốn nhiều kinh phí. Than sinh học có lợi cho môi trường, vật nuôi và cải thiện đất bạc màu. Tôi mong rằng tổ chức 2, người cao tuổi các cấp, chính quyền các cấp nhân rộng mô hình này trên toàn quốc.
Yes, our world is facing population aging and climate change challenges at the same time. However, if older people and their older people associations are included and invested, they can be a big part of the solution to our population aging and climate change challenges.